You've chosen the love story. How sweet. Seriously, many have tried. Many have succeeded because lots of people love this genre. It's a story that people just love and can't get enough of, and it's especially good for subplots. Okay, and we're going to talk about like basic structure, who meets who, how's it gonna flow, the story. There's lots of different options. You're gonna get the idea, and you're gonna make good choices. And take note of them. Don't let this don't forget. Okay. Oh, we'll have to do this again. Let's go on. So, who falls in love is our first choice. Is it two young people? That's a little cliche. Two adults? Mm, two old people. Other is for something else that I couldn't think of that you did. So, if you thought of something else, some kind of crazy Harold and Maude thing, or uh, maybe it takes in place in space and there's all kinds of different. I don't know. There's all kinds of. I've read I've read Heinlein. Heinlein? Heinlein. There are other options. If you come up with one, write it down. This one is about how the story flows, right? Does it start off easy? A lot of relationships do, right? My personal opinion is if it starts off easy, if it starts off, that's good. That's right. If it starts off kind of hard, then what are you doing? It shouldn't do that. That's not, no. But so this very simple story structure here is it starts off wonderful, ends up not so great. They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't be together. Sometimes it starts off really wrong. They're not the meet cute goes wrong. Uh, he ends up in the lake. She stabs him in the shoulder. I don't do something. It's not going well. And then it gets better. People love that. Okay. The first two options are for shorter stories, and if you're going to add some complexity here with C and D, oh, it's going to be longer. So starts off right. That's letter C. Things are going really well, and then oh no, things start to go wrong. But they figure it out, persevere, and it goes right. It's wonderful. D, it starts off wrong, and then you could fake out the reader so you have it go right, and everybody's like, oh, and then she sees the heads on the walls or the body's in the basement. I don't know, something that goes wrong. It's going to work out for the reader, not for the couple. We like that one too, although not a happy one. Going on. How did it end? You should begin with the end in mind. Don't let it happen to you by accident, right? So it works out. It's the first option, A. So it works out is people like that one. There's a reason why, you know, it might be cliche, but we like it. It's cliche for a reason. Okay. B, it doesn't work out. And sometimes that's a happy ending because we really don't want it to work out. This guy is terrible or she's just not very good for him or something that shouldn't work out. We can tease the reader a little bit, with, ooh, should they be together? And they figure it out. And maybe sometimes it's just wrong. And sometimes C, blood and water, ew, explosions, messy divorces, cannibalism. Terrible. But fun. Can be fun. Okay. The mood. Remember, mood is how the author, that's you, wants the reader, that's me, to feel. So what are you going for here? Is this supposed to be funny? Some of those certain story structures that we were looking at, are not really suited to funny, unless they are, which they could be, because the one rule of writing, especially creative writing, is whatever works. So maybe it's funny, maybe it's tragic, or maybe if you're feeling like you've got the stones for it, it's both. And that's your love story.